Hey World History classes, this is just a short video to kind of give you a little bit of a brief introduction to your research project that you will complete for the last week and a half of quarter 2 and the last week and a half of semester 1. So for the remainder of this semester you will be doing some independent research to present to the class on something history related. So this gives you the opportunity to look into something that maybe we have talked about already and look into something a little bit more closely, or something that we haven't talked about that interests you. Presentations are scheduled for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week during class time. You don't know ahead of time as far as what day you will go. It'll be all randomized drawing. So make sure that you are prepared to present Wednesday, and if you don't present Wednesday, you present Friday. That just means that you have all your stuff done and that you are set to go. The only catch here is that your topic has to be somehow history related. It could be world history, it could be U.S. history, government, anything like that. So just a connection to history. Again, it can be things that have been covered in class or not. That is up to you. Some examples of topics that have been looked into in the past. Some have done experimentation during the Holocaust, so that would be experimentation on Jewish prisoners in camps. I've had people do the role of Jackie Robinson in sports, very much history related, civil rights related, and so forth. The only catch that you need to have that topic verified for me, or by me, and that is just to ensure that what you are doing is history related and that you don't get too far off topic and you're not having that connection that you need. If you need some ideas, when you click on that blue link there, it just takes you to history by topic. Again, there are tons of different things that you can see on this list, and when you click on it, you might pick something a little bit more specific to look into. So the Reconstruction time period in the United States is a huge topic. Maybe you find something in there that you want to look into that's a little bit more specific. There is no time limit on how long this presentation should be. Just know when you look at the rubric down below, if your presentation is 1 minute, you probably aren't showing full understanding of your topic and will probably be deducted accordingly. This right here is just a list of things to be thinking about that need to be included or excluded from your presentation. Number 1, include a title slide. This has your topic and it has your name. Pretty easy. Number 2, maximum of 15 words per slide. Part of the reason why I say that is because nothing is more boring than for you to sit there and turn and read from your PowerPoint word for word. This also discourages you from copying and pasting from websites. So short, to the point information. Instead, include more pictures that were related to your topic. Number 4, include sources of pictures and or information. So this should include the full website. I should not see google.com cited as a source. A good helpful hint there is to place your website at the bottom of the slide. So you can do a text box, put source, copy your website. What I mean by that, if I look up George Washington, and I look at the images here, when I click on this picture here, this is not the source that I'm going to cite. It's extremely long, and again, it has google.com in it. Instead, when you click on the right where it says visit page, that's going to be the source that I want to include. Include a final works cited page. So the last slide of your presentation should have all of the websites that you've cited throughout the entire presentation. That does not mean just for pictures, but it also means your information as well. No sources cited, it's an automatic 0. Okay, that's academic dishonesty. That's plagiarism. So make sure, whether or not you keep track on the presentation itself or on a Google Doc, to keep track of your information. In red here, okay, you may write on note cards. That is absolutely fine with me. You can sit there and kind of read from them or glance at them. But don't just sit there and look down and read from your note cards the entire time. Make sure you're making eye contact with your audience. Below, you're going to see how you are assessed. Those will go in as a performance, so that will be worth points. And so for some of you that are maybe borderline incomplete or not, make sure that you are completing this activity in order to avoid having an incomplete in world history. Again, that is just a brief summary of what I will have you be working on the last week and a half of the semester.